Hi, welcome to multiplying using the standard algorithm by pairing with partial products. Hi, we're going to begin by multiplying a 2-digit times 2-digit multiplication problem. Before I begin, I'm going to use partial products, and I'm going to be decomposing the 47. I'm going to start with 23 times 7. I'm going to use a standard algorithm. When I use the standard algorithm, I'm going to be using shortcuts and multiplying using basic facts, and also using techniques and strategies from adding multi-digits in addition with regrouping. So I'm going to begin always going right to left, going from the least value to the greatest value. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 has 1 1 and 2 tens, so I'm going to regroup the 2 to the tens place. Now, using basic facts, I'm going to multiply 7 times 2. That's 14. Then I will add in the 2 I regrouped. So 2 times 7 is 14, plus 2 more gives me 16. So 23 times 7 is 161. So I'm going to go now and show you how I'm using the standard algorithm to complete the same task. Again, starting right to left from least to greatest. 7 times 3 is 21. I put the 1 in the ones place, regroup the 2 to the tens place. 7 times 2, using my basic facts. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 2 more gives me 16. So far, you'll see that the products are equal. Now I'm going to move on. I'm done with the 7 and I'm done with that 2 that I regrouped. But I also have to remember to multiply 23 times 40. Because remember, this is not just a 4. It's a 4 in the tens place. So we're multiplying 23 times 40. Now some of you might say, why did you write your problem like that? Well, I know from past experience that when I multiply by powers of 10, if my 40 here has 1 power of 10, so I know my product is going to end with 1 power of 10. So I'm just going to bring that 0 down. Now I'm going to use the same technique I did when I multiplied 23 times 7. I'm going to use basic facts and go from right to left. 4 times 3 is 12. And then I will regroup the 1 to the next column. 4 times 2, I multiply first, that gives me 8, and I add in 1 more that I regrouped. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. So now I'm going to go show you how to do it with the standard algorithm. As I said, I'm multiplying 23 times 40. I know that since I'm multiplying by 40, my product is going to end with 1 power of 10. This is one of the biggest mistakes 5th graders make. They forget to add that power of 10 down in their partial product. So I've gone ahead and done that. I can also check and make sure I've added that power of 10 because when I was multiplying by 7, that product began in the ones place, just like the 7. Now that I'm multiplying by 4 or 4 tens, my product, when I'm using my basic facts, will also begin under the tens place. And I fill it in with my power of 10, 0. Now I'm going to use basic facts. 4 times 3, always going right to left. 4 times 3 is 12. I will regroup the 1 to the next place value over, which is here in the tens. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 more makes 9. And as you see, the 2 products match up. Now I will add. Be careful because when you're working with a lot of numbers, it's very important to keep your place values straight. Ones to ones, tens to tens, hundreds to hundreds, and so forth. And don't forget when you're regrouping to make sure you add those in as well. So now that I have my 2 partial products, I'm going to add them together. 1 plus 0 is 1, 6 plus 2 is 8, and 1 plus 9 is 10, giving me a total product when I multiply 23 times 47, 1,081. Now we're going to try to multiply 3 digits by 2 digits using partial products and then pairing it with the standard algorithm. So first I'm going to decompose the 25 and multiply 764 times 5. Remember, we always want to start in our lowest place value, in the ones place, and work from right to left. So using standard algorithm, just multiplying 3 digits by 1 digit, 5 times 4 is 20. I'm going to put my 2 in the ones place and regroup. Put my 0 in the ones place and regroup my 2. Now I'm going to multiply 5 times 6, just basic facts. 5 times 6 is 30, and then I add the 2 I regrouped. So that would give me 32. I'm going to put the 2 here and regroup the 3 over the 7. Again, using basic facts, 5 times 7 is 35, plus 3 more gives me 38. So now let's try it again using the standard algorithm in our original problem. Starting from right to left, least to greatest. 5 times 4 is 20. Regroup the 2. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 2 more is 32. Regroup the 3. 5 times 7 is, hopefully you said 35, and then we will, hopefully you said add 3 more, so 35 plus 3 is 38. So now we're done with the 5 and what we were regrouping. Now we have to revisit the 20. So we're going to use standard algorithm to multiply 764 times 20. Again, remember, 20 has 1 power of 10, so your product should end with 1 power of 10. Going over to the standard algorithm side, remember this is not a 2, its value is 20. So we have to remember when we multiply by a power of 10, it ends in 1 power of 10. And again, using my standard algorithm, multiplying by basic facts, I have my power of 10 here, but the rest of my product will begin here and line up right there under the tens place. So let's multiply using basic facts, going from right to left. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. I put my 2 and I regroup the 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 more makes 15. So that gives me 15,280. So now let's go over to the standard algorithm side. I'm just going to, even though my 2 is in the tens place, I am still going to work right to left and just multiply my basic facts like I did all the way to the right here. So 2 times 4 is 8, and my product begins under the tens place. 2 times 6 is 12. I'm going to put that 2 from the 12 here, and I've already multiplied by 6, so I'm going to regroup that 1 from the 12 to the hundreds place. I just keep moving to the left. You now basic facts, 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 more is 15. And you can see my partial products match up. Now that I can tell that when I multiplied by 2 digits, do you see how I have 2 partial products? Now I will add those together. Be careful lining up your place values. 0, 0, 0. 2 plus 8 makes a 10. Regroup the 1. And then 8 and 2 make a 10. Plus 1 more is 11. Regroup. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 1 more makes 9. and just bring down that 1. Okay, now it's your turn to try. I want you to multiply 38 times 59. I've decomposed 59 so I can multiply 38 times 9 and 38 times 50. Go ahead and try solving 38 times 9. Pause and see if you're right. Come back when you're ready. Okay, let's see how you did. We always start right to left. So 9 times 8 is 72. We put the 2 in the ones place, regroup the 7. 9 times 3, 27, plus 7 more. That is going to give us 34. Okay, now let's try it in the standard algorithm side. 9 times 8 is 72. Regroup the 7. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 7 more is 34. Now, try multiplying 38 times 50. And when you're ready, resume. Well, do you think you have it? First, we need to remember, bring down that power of 10, and now we can multiply times basic facts. 5 times 8 is 40. We put our 0 and regroup the 4. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 more. 15 and 4 is 19. Now, try it on the standard algorithm side. Remember, this is not just a 5, it's a 50. So we have to bring that 0, that power of 10 down. Now we can just start using our basic facts. Finished with those. 5 times 8, 40. Regroup the 4. 5 times 3, 15. Plus 4 more is 19. Now that we have our two partial products, we can add them together. 12, regroup the 1, and that is 2. So you should have gotten a product of 2,242. Now on the next slide, we're going to try some practice problems. Let's begin with 73 times 62. Solve using the partial products or the standard algorithm. Try it by yourself. Pause the video, and when you're ready, unpause and let's see if you're right. All right, let's take a look. Here we have our partial products, and we've added them together to get a total product of 73 times 62, 4,526. If you did not get it right, pause the video and figure out where you made your mistake and correct it on your paper. Then we're going to move on to a 3-digit by 2-digit problem. For our last problem today, we're going to multiply 3 digits by 2 digits. You can use partial products or the standard algorithm to solve. Once you have solved the problem on your own, unpause the video and check your work to see how you did. So pause the video now, solve, and come back to see if you're right. So here's the solution to 286 times 59. How'd you do? Hopefully you did well. Okay, thanks for tuning into this video, and we will have more to come.